Hello and welcome to Module 5, Chapter 7. In this final chapter of Module 5, we'll summarise the key points from the previous 6 chapters. This presentation is split into 3 sections. First, we'll summarise key messages from Module 5. Then, we'll cover what to do next after reviewing this presentation. And finally, we'll give you guidance on how to get any answers to questions you might have. In Chapter 2, we explored the responsibilities of PLA-MNH group managers and the knowledge and skills they need to deliver these responsibilities effectively. PLA-MNH group managers are critical and central to the success of the PLA-MNH group approach. They are the members of the program implementation team who enable the PLA-MNH group supervisors and facilitators to achieve their objectives. To do this, PLA-MNH group managers have 4 key responsibilities. First, they are responsible for managing their PLA-MNH group supervisors. Second, they are responsible for reporting on the progress of the PLA-MNH groups in their catchment areas. Third, they are responsible for supporting linking of PLA-MNH groups to each other and to other individuals, groups and organisations who share their concerns about maternal and newborn health. And finally, they are responsible for building the capacity of the PLA-MNH group supervisors. There are 8 knowledge and skill areas that are critical for the PLA-MNH group managers to deliver their responsibilities effectively. These are MNH knowledge, facilitation skills, knowledge of the PLA-MNH group action cycle, supervision knowledge and skills, management knowledge and skills, reporting skills, linking skills, and capacity building skills. All managers will receive initial training covering the 8 knowledge and skill areas presented just now. In some cases, depending on the project design, PLA-MNH group managers may be provided with periodic refresher trainings. Managers may also be provided with other opportunities to build the capacities they need, beyond the 2 just suggested now. For example, they may choose to join the PLA Community of Practice hosted on the Women and Children First website. The Community of Practice is a place for all those interested in the PLA group approach from around the world to share and learn best practice in design, implementation and evaluation of PLA. In Chapter 3, 4 and 5, we explored each of the 8 knowledge and skill areas in more detail. In Chapter 3.1, we briefly covered MNH knowledge. Specifically, the key MNH problems that can kill, harm or hold back women and newborns, and the causes and effects of these. Then, the behaviours that can help prevent each of these MNH problems from arising, or manage these problems if they've already arisen to stop them leading to their effects. And finally, the barriers, those factors that constrain the behaviour of women and newborns, that stop women and newborns from performing effective prevention and management behaviours in relation to each of these problems. We also covered the facilitation skills needed by PLA-MNH group facilitators, which managers also need to be familiar with to spot and help with potential facilitation issues. We explored the importance of facilitation, that it encourages participation, and how this is different from teaching. Then we explored some of the challenges PLA-MNH group facilitators may face, which will affect the ability for members to participate in groups. The most common challenges include dominant members who may not allow others to participate, shy members who may not feel able to participate, conflict which may disrupt the group, and difficult questions which may affect the facilitator. We then explored some of the tools that facilitators can use to address each of these. We also summarised knowledge in relation to the PLA-MNH group cycle. To effectively support supervisors, managers need to know about the 4 phases that make up the PLA-MNH group action cycle. Specifically, the 4 phases and 11 meetings in the PLA-MNH group cycle, and how to facilitate the steps in each of these meetings. We also looked at the capacity building in relation to supervision, knowledge and skills. Similar to supervisors, managers need to wear 3 hats to do their job effectively. First, they need to be best friends with the PLA-MNH group supervisors. Making sure that PLA-MNH group supervisors feel that their needs and difficulties are understood will ensure they trust their managers and ask for help when they need it. We all need encouragement to feel motivated in our work. Second, managers are teachers. Building the skills and mentoring on improved skill techniques is one of the key purposes of supportive supervision. It is a chance to observe and identify the knowledge gaps from the training and work towards improvements that will make their work easier and more effective. Finally, managers at times are police officers. The compliance element of management ensures that a person is carrying out the tasks to the best of their ability. This serves to discourage low performance, which is important to make sure the program is successful. To wear these three hats effectively, managers need a range of skills, specifically leadership and communication skills, and how to give feedback. In Chapter 3.2, we considered how managers oversee the smooth running of the PLA-MNH processes in their catchment areas. To do this, they need to focus on and respond to issues related to group activities, resources, and risks. To help them deliver these responsibilities, we explored the skills that can help to do this: problem-solving skills, conflict resolution skills, and capacity-building skills. In Chapter 3.3, we specifically explored knowledge in relation to the PLA-MNH group observation. We learned that during regular observation visits, PLA-MNH group managers should focus on observing 4 things. In no particular order, these are: observing the PLA-MNH group facilitators facilitating the meetings. They can also take the opportunity to observe the supervisors providing support. Reviewing the group register and notebook, which are updated by the secretary after every meeting. Consulting with a wide range of PLA-MNH group stakeholders. And using any insights gathered to provide supportive feedback to the facilitator and group members. At the end of each observation visit, the PLA-MNH group manager should write a record in their notebook and use a checklist to help them decide what areas may need their support. In Chapter 3.4, we specifically explored knowledge in relation to coordinating PLA-MNH peer learning sessions. Peer learning sessions are an excellent forum to build the confidence and capacity of the PLA-MNH group supervisors. During the peer learning sessions, the PLA-MNH group managers should follow these 3 steps. They should encourage PLA-MNH group supervisors to share achievements and challenges in relation to their capacities, the capacity of their facilitators, and their groups. They should celebrate any successes. And they should take time to provide coaching and problem-solving support to those PLA-MNH group supervisors who are experiencing any challenges. In Chapter 4, we cover the PLA-MNH group reporting system and the flow of information from secretary to facilitator to supervisor to manager to program coordinator. We also cover the knowledge managers need to report on the progress of the PLA-MNH groups, and how the manager should use this information together with their observations, discussions at peer learning sessions they have coordinated, and any other conversations or meetings they have had with the group and committee members, community members and leaders, and other stakeholders. In Chapter 5, we summarise the importance of the PLA-MNH groups linking with other individuals, groups and organisations. If the group reaches out and links with people and organisations outside of their PLA-MNH group, or even in their community, they will have even more opportunities and support to create positive changes. Managers can play an important role in helping to link groups, as they can have useful ideas, skills or connections. As they usually will oversee several PLA-MNH groups in their catchments, they can also help connect supervisors and groups that are interested in building similar links so they can work together. Finally, Chapter 6 focused on capacity building of PLA-MNH group supervisors by the managers. PLA-MNH projects have built-in activities to support capacity building of supervisors, which include trainings and observations. They can also include peer learning meetings and any other methods the project decides on. Professionals selected to be PLA-MNH group managers bring with them knowledge and experience that can help them to build the capacity of supervisors during these routine engagements. To help them realise this, we looked at what principles and methods managers can employ. We listed these as getting to know their supervisors, giving honest feedback, acknowledging success, providing mentorship, sharing knowledge and experiences, and working together with the PLA-MNH group community. This brings us to the end of Module 5 and this chapter. Let's now look at what you should do next. First, we recommend that you update the Module 5 progress tracker and do exercise 7.1 and 7.2 to reinforce your learning. Finally, we encourage you to go and do exercise 7.3. This is a survey to gather your thoughts on how we can improve the modules in future. Your ideas will be greatly appreciated. Having reviewed this presentation, you may now have some questions. If you do, please don't hesitate to contact us by email or phone. One of the team will be happy to help. Enjoy the course!